What's up guys, Plan Commander here, and today I thought I would do something actually a little bit different. So I actually am going to unbox and review something of all things, and that is this, the MagicYoyo N9 floating cloud. I believe it's the N9, I think. Does it say anywhere on here? All I know, yep, there we go, N9. It is the floating cloud. It comes with Z stacks already on it. So let's go ahead and open this thing up if I can get the sticker off. Well, first of all, I just want to say I really like this box. I really like the packaging. It's like got that yellow, or not yellow, the orange and blue splash design on it, which I really like. It's nice. It's not my favorite of the MagicYoyo packagings, though. That would probably be, if I could I actually have that one right here, which is like this. It doesn't look as flashy, I think the size is actually identical, yeah. Size is exactly the same, but this one is thicker. I don't know if you can see the texture to it on the camera, but this is actually made like with what appears to be some kind of I'm not sure if it's plastic or like some like cardstock or something. I don't know what it is, but it feels a lot more durable than this cardboard that this one's made of here. And that's what I usually keep, like all my spare strings and stuff, and I usually keep at least 1 or 2 yo-yo boxes around. Because for those of you who don't know, I yo-yo. Yeah, I do that. I'm not just a Let's Player, I do all that other stuff. Speaking of which, if you're just here finding this video and don't know who I am, then yeah, welcome to my channel. I do Let's Plays and countdowns occasionally and stuff. So yeah, I'm mostly a gamer, but I'm also a yo-yo player. Can I get this stupid goddamn sticker off? Come on. I can't get it off. I had scissors right here the whole time. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's get them in there. Let's slice you open. I want to keep this thing in good condition in case I want to store some stuff in it later. Alright, so here we go. Let us slide this thing out. Wow. This is very, very pretty yo-yo. I like it so far. Right off the bat, this is really nice looking. The Z-stacks are, whoa, it's a little weird, but I've never actually had a yo-yo with hub stacks before, so this is gonna take some getting used to on my end, but wow, dang. Now, I don't know if these are on a bearing, but it appears that they are on a bearing of some sort. I'm not exactly sure how well you can see it, but if you spin them, they appear to be on something. I'm not exactly sure what is going on in here, so let's go ahead and unscrew this and see what we got going on inside. Well, actually, first of all, just give compliments to the shape, which I really like. It's a lot more rounded. You got this weird curve here, which most of my yo-yos, like my main yo-yo is the Hydra, which it is curved like that, but it's not flat on the inside. As you can see, this is more like a steady curve. Also, this yo-yo's relatively small as well. I didn't even notice that, so I put it next to the Hydra. The Hydra's also a pretty big yo-yo, so that might have something to do with it. But yeah, right off the bat, first impressions, this thing is small, but I honestly thought I wasn't going to really like the shape of this, but I do. It looks really smooth. How it plays, that's a different story. We'll figure that out in due time. So let's go ahead and put that down. Let's see what else we got in here. I believe this was also supposed to come with a yo-yo holder and some spare strings and maybe a glove. I'm not sure. I already have plenty of gloves, but most Magic Yo-Yos do come with a glove of some sort. So I don't know if this will be any exception. Come on. There we go. Alright, got this little care package in here. Let's see what we got inside. Alright, right off the bat, yes, we do have a glove. Appears that this, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but the MagicYoyo gloves do appear to be a little bit varied in what material they're made of, and I don't know all the specifics of that kind of thing, so you'd have to look this up. And this appears to be one of the thicker ones. Personally, I prefer the thinner glove, just because I feel like I have more control over the string. But yeah, we also got some spare strings, which is the first MagicYoyo I got that actually had all 5 strings in a different color. Come on, okay, if I can hold all these up. Yeah, usually I just get some weird combination of orange and green and sometimes white, but it's the first time I've actually been given a yellow, which is nice. Which is nice because my favorite string color is yellow, and they're pretty nice for video purposes. And here we got the holder, which never had one of these, but knowing me, I would imagine that this is pretty useful, because I pretty much carry a yo-yo everywhere I go. I would imagine hooks right in here. What I really like about this is, see this little rubber part here, I don't know if it's rubber or what it's made of, but whatever it is, prevents this little plastic part from actually touching the yo-yo, which is really nice. It's going to prevent dings and scratches and stuff like that. So if I were to stand up and just clip this to my belt, come on, get it on. Yeah, this thing go all over the place. It's never going to hit anything. I mean, from running it might hit this, but you know, who's going to run with a friggin' yo-yo hanging off their belt? If I can actually double that up, that would be pretty nice. I don't know if I can actually do that, but for now, until I figure that out, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna wear it as is, which is pretty nice. So let us go ahead and move on to the demonstration. Let's see how this thing plays. Let me string it up, and I will be right back. Oh, before I do that, actually, let me just unscrew this here and give you guys a look at the inside of the yo-yo. Right off the bat, holy shit. This is a long axle, compared to MagicYoyo at least. Most MagicYoyo axles are very, very, very short, and whoa, it came out. Most MagicYoyo axles are very, very short. This thing looks like it's like twice the length of a normal, can't get a good, there we go. This is like twice the length of a normal MagicYoyo axle, which I like the longer axles. If you lose one of those smaller axles, they're just gone. There's no way you're going to find that thing. Especially if you're playing outside. Oh, it's a nightmare. And got the standard non-sealed concave bearing, which, whoa, right out of the box is kind of loud. I don't know if you can hear that. Put it right next to my mic. It's kind of loud, but I'll lube that up at some point. I do want to play with it dry just for at least a couple of throws, just to see how it plays, and then I'll lube it up. For reference, I use Yotrix Thin Lube, which I believe is the same formula as the stuff from Yo-Yo Factory. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure it's the same stuff, just with a different label. And also, while I have this thing open, I just want to point out, not only does it look a lot more flat than when it's together, also like these I really like this lettering here. It's very smooth. Like, holy shit, it's so smooth. I don't know how well that's going to translate to play, but hopefully it will be pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a green string on here. Let me string this thing up, see how it plays. If anyone wants to comment, yes, I am well aware that you're supposed to screw the yo-yo together before putting on the string, but I don't like to do that, and the main reason for it is because I do not like when you get the string unraveled. I don't like unraveling it too much because it feels like the string is way too loose on the bearing, and then, I don't know, it just makes binds feel weird to me. That might just be me, I don't know. But I usually put them on while the yo-yo is apart. Let's go ahead and screw this thing back together. Wow, because of that long axle, I gotta admit, it does make screwing this thing together way easier. One of my only complaints with the other cheaper MagicYoyos is that the axle is so freaking thin that you just can't get the damn thing in the slot before. Whoa, okay, this is weird. See, normally when I string up my yo-yo, I hold it like this and wrap it. I can't do that because of the Z-stacks on this thing, so I gotta hold it from the side, which is, I don't know, but no, I guess that's what most people do, but it's new to me. Alright, let's go ahead, let's throw this thing around and see what we can do. So right off the bat, this thing feels pretty nice in the hand. It's definitely smaller than I thought it was going to be, so... Wow, that is loud. That is a very loud yo-yo. But it feels like it plays really smooth. Whoa, that was cool. Okay, I don't know if you guys... There's no way you guys could see that from there, but when I just caught this thing, when I binded it, it actually... The Z-stacks kept spinning, which... I don't know if that's normally what happens with these. I've never had a yo-yo with hub stacks before, so this is completely new to me, but that was weird. Alright, let's go ahead and try. Whoa. I'm not used to knowing how to do that, so let's try that again. I've never, like I said, never had a yo-yo with Z-stacks before, so this is completely new to me. I don't know what to expect. There's a very loud yo-yo. I don't know if that's just the bearing. I think it might be the Z-stacks, actually. This is probably a way to take these off, which I don't think I'm going to do. I really like the novelty of having a yo-yo that's different. So, see how it grinds. A little sluggish. Does seem to lose spin a little bit fast because because of the way it's polished. It's very shiny. I don't know if that's the best way to describe a polish, but it's very I don't know how exactly you would describe that. It's not like a matte finish or anything, but it's... I think the word I'm looking for is soft. I don't know how to describe this kind of thing. Although I will admit the string does feel a little bit short. Might just be because I'm used to Yoyo Factory kitty string. Come on. Yeah, but string's a little bit short. Yo-yo itself grinds. It grinds alright. Could be better, but somehow I get the feeling that that's not what this thing was made for. It seems like it was made for more stable play, which, gotta admit, it excels at pretty damn well. No matter what I seem to be throwing at it, other than me just fucking up, the yo-yo itself is pretty damn stable. There's like no wobble to this thing whatsoever. There's no vibe. It feels fantastic on a string. Like even if I go to a triple on, it still feels like a single on trapeze. Oh, no, that's bind. Alright, it's a little light to bind. That might just be because it's new. Maybe I gotta break it in a little bit, but so far I like this thing. I really do. This is very, very different compared to most of my other yo-yos, but that is not a bad thing by any means. It's something I actually greatly enjoy. I don't like too many yo-yos that are all samey and stuff. Let's see how it handles. Whoa. That was loud. See how it handles wrist mount stuff. Let's go throw it in here. Woo. Yep, come on. And because of its small size, you can like pop it through little holes like that pretty easily, so I do think it would be great for learning those kind of tricks. For front style, can't say it's all that impressive compared to some of the other stuff that I've played. Particularly the N5 Desperado has been probably my favorite for front style so far, at least as far as MagicYoyos go. But for side style, this thing is smooth as all hell, which is definitely a good selling point for this thing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start that off. That was loud. I don't know which way to bind. All right, let's standard way to bind, I guess. Let me try catching this thing. I've never done any like kind of talon grinds, so I don't know how exactly to do this, but I have no idea how this works. Maybe if I throw it into a whoa, okay. I feel like as long as you learn to land the thing right, this thing would be great for finger spins. It does not center, really. What it actually does is because of the way that the Z-stacks are designed. I don't know if you can actually see this on camera, but they're actually dented inward here. But here, right here, there's actually no plastic covering. It actually goes right into the little hub stack on the metal. And the Z-stacks, they are plastic, in case you were wondering that. But because of the way they kind of direct your finger to sitting around here, most people seem to think that the best way to do finger spins is to actually land right in the little center, right, like perfectly in the middle. That's actually not true. What you want to do is well, you can do it that way, but it's actually a lot more difficult. What you want to do is you actually want it to lean a little bit. You don't want it perfectly flat because that'll mean that it will fall off it'll lose spin quicker, it'll fall off your finger, it's just a lot harder to keep going. Whereas if it's just a little bit on an angle, it'll actually balance itself out. The momentum of the yo-yo will keep it so that it actually starts pivoting back and forth very, very slightly on your finger, which seems counterintuitive, but actually helps keep it balanced, which I have a feeling, I haven't landed it successfully, obviously, yet, because this is just first impressions, but I have a feeling that if you were able to land this thing, and if you were able to keep it there without it falling off, I feel like that would be the biggest challenge, is not getting the damn thing to actually like fall off your finger, because it's not that deep of a little rut that it has. But if you could land it in there, I feel like it would be pretty stable as long as you catch it right. That will be the challenging part, though, because of how high up the Z-stacks are. Yeah, but right off the bat, I gotta say, oh, ow, hit myself in the hand. I gotta say, I am definitely impressed. Once again, this is the N9 floating cloud, and I do very much like this yo-yo. It's going for whip, whip. There we go. And I do like it. That's a very satisfying feeling, to be able to hold the thing and just rip it out with a Beyblade. And I do like how you can, I mean, this is probably true for all yo-yos with Z-stacks, but I do like how you can just bind it normally on side style if you throw it out like that, which is nice. Yeah, let's try going for a finger spin again. Let's see if we can land anything. Come on. Okay, because there's no ledge to it, you can't do thumb grinds or anything with this thing, unless you were to take the Z-stacks off, in which case, looking at the design of it, I think it would be possible. And it actually kind of looks like it would do thumb grinds pretty well, as long as your thumb's not too big and it doesn't hit the hub stack. Whoa, what did I do there? Is that a knot? That's a knot. Alright, let's undo that. Yeah, but I do feel like if your thumb could actually fit in that little groove without interfering with the hub stack, I do feel like the lip on this thing is definitely good for thumb grinds. Let's go ahead and screw this thing back together. And it does come with the stock MagicYoyo yellow response pads, which I've never had a problem with. I know some people are picky about response pads, and I don't care if it binds, I don't care. But as long as it binds, come on, screw this thing back together. But yeah, that is what it comes with. And if you don't like that, you can always swap it out with same size pads, but I never had a problem with these. I always liked them. They're pretty cheap, and I don't know if that translates to their quality, but I've had MagicYoyos for well over a month playing daily, like hours upon hours a day, and I've never had to change them. So I know they last a while. Whoop, come back. Come back to me. There we go. Yeah, it binds a little bit. The binds are a little bit slippery on it, I've noticed. Especially if you do like a throw style bind like this. It feels like you gotta give it quite a bit of grip before you actually let go of the string. If you do not pluck the string, it is not gonna bind well. It will not bind. Yeah, this thing will not go at all. You really got to give this thing some grip before you pull back on it. And even then, you got to make sure you give it a good amount of leverage. Front style, this thing binds really slippery. Front style is probably not your best option, but if you like side style stuff, I have a feeling that for its price, this thing's like 16 bucks on Amazon, so for the price, I definitely recommend it. Go throw it into a pulse rifle here. Oh, not cooked that up. I messed that up. Come on. Yeah, but I really like this. Definitely not a bad model. Oh, come on. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Throw it in for a Kamikaze 2. Yeah, so for right off the bat, first impressions, I definitely like it. It's pretty good yo-yo. Would recommend. Again, this thing was like 16 bucks on Amazon. Came with a yo-yo holder and 5 strings and a glove. So for 16 bucks, you really can't beat it. So definitely recommend. So thank you guys for watching. I guess that's pretty much all I got to say. So yeah, I gotta end this thing here. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff if you're new here. If you're not new here, yeah, I want to make yo-yo videos now.